Hello sir, good evening. My name is Suraj Shrikant Karkwade, and in today's video I am going to explain you some points on methods of object. Okay, so there are some objects which are used in methods for the Java implementation. Object class represent in Java lang package. Okay, every class in Java is directly or indirectly derived from the object class. If the class does not extend by other class, then it is direct child class of object, and if extends other class, it is an indirectly derived. Therefore the object class method are available to all the Java classes. So first object is toString. toString provides string representation of an object and used to convert an object to string. The default toString method for object class returns the string consistence of the same of the class and class of which the object is an instance. The @ character and unsigned hexadecimal representation of hash code of the object. Second object is equals. Compare to given object to this object. Okay, so it gives an generic way to compare object for equality. It is recommended to override equals method to get our own equality condition of an object. For more on override equals, the method refers overriding equals method in Java. Next object is get class. It returns the class object of this object and used to get actual runtime class of the object. It can also be used to get metadata of this class. So the return class object is the object that is locked by static synchronized methods of the representation class. As it is final, so we don't override it. Next method is finalize method. Okay, this method is called just before the object garbage collection. It is called by the garbage collector and object when garbage collector determines that there are no more reference to the object. We should override finalize method to dispose system resource, perform cleanup activities, and minimize memory leaks. For example, before destroying servlet object web container, always call the finalize method to perform cleanup activities of the session. Okay, so the next object is hash code. For every object, JVM generates the unique number which is hash code. It returns the distinct integer for a distinct object. A common misconception about this method is that hashcode method returns the address of object, which is not correct. Okay, so it converts the internal address of the object and internal of an integer by the using algorithms. Okay, so the hashcode method is a native because in Java it is impossible to find address of the object. So it is used in native language like C++ to find the address of the object. So the use of the hashcode method, it returns the hash value that is used to search the object in the collection. JVM uses hashcode method while saving the object in the hashing related data structures like handset, hash map, hash table, and etc. The main advantage saving object based on the hash code is that searching becomes easy. Okay, so the next object is clone. It returns a new object that is exactly the same as this object. For clone method refers clone next method is wait. Okay, this method tells the calling thread to give up the lock and go to sleep until the sum thread enters the some monitor and calls notify method or notify all method. It is a final method, so we cannot override it. Okay, next method is notify. The notify method is defined in object class, which is supermost class in Java. It is used to make up sorry it is used to wakes up only the thread that is waiting on the object. Okay, and that thread starts execution. It is final method, so we cannot override it. Okay, the last method is notify all. The notify all method is defined as is defined in Java, in defined in object class, which the supermost class in Java. It is used to wakes up all the threads that are waiting on the given object. So therefore this method gives an notification to waiting the threads of an object. So these are the objects which are used in the method for the Java implementation. So thank you, sir.